And yeah, let's start with a nice tall spine behind us. All right, so I have a nice little flow arranged here where we'll really open up into the, our legs, which is always kind of what we do, but hamstrings, inner thighs. We'll get into half moon pose, which I feel like we've been doing every Sunday evening. So, just trying to help you build strength on that one. So roll your shoulders up and back maybe a couple times, and when it feels good, just relax that movement. Relax down heavy through your arms and elbows and hands and wrists, letting your hands maybe meet palms down onto your legs or palms up. So resembling if your energy is feeling a little bit more abundant right now, and you kind of want to also let go of kind of stagnant energy or energy you're not really wanting to hold on to anymore. Palms up, let it just emit out. Or if you're feeling like the energy is a little bit more low, you're wanting to keep your energy circulating through your body, then keep your palms down. Allow your eyes to close if that feels good. And of course, you can let your eyes open and land at something ahead of you, maybe like 5 feet. And just relax your eyelids over that point. And then we'll start connecting with our breath. So wherever you are, go ahead and with an open mouth, exhale the air out of your body. And as you feel empty, try to push more air out to the bottom of that breath. Hold the emptiness for a moment. And then through your nose, inhale deeply. Filling into your belly, fill it all the way into your chest and your throat. Feel your spine grow tall behind you and pause to hold the breath here. Relax your shoulders. And then with an open mouth, exhale it out. Enjoy that release. Feel the shoulders relax. And then start to expel more air at the bottom of the breath, getting a little bit more empty. And then once you feel empty, again, pause and inhale through the nose. Breathing into the belly, feeling that belly pushed out almost unnaturally, and then like filling a water pitcher, you're bringing your breath all the way to the tip top, holding it. Open mouth, exhale, enjoy that release, relax through your hips, engage into your belly, get more air out, hold that emptiness. Inhale, last one, through the nose, filling into the belly, the ribs, rising that breath all the way through the torso, feeling your spine get longer behind you, the neck is longer, pausing, relaxing your shoulders. Open mouth, exhale, release. Enjoy, and then get even more stale air out from inside, getting into those crevices, and then let breath fill you up naturally through the nose. And empty you out naturally, relaxing through the shoulders, your facial muscles, and heavy through your hips. And then right away, just bring your awareness to the very bottom of your spine, right? The tailbone just kind of sinking right beneath you and in between your hips. And relax your hips really heavily. And just start to feel those connection points of where your body is meeting the support beneath you. Maybe it's just your mat. Maybe feel the left and the right side. Notice if one side feels a little heavier than the other. Relax through your ankles, noticing where the outer edges of your feet are meeting your mat. And as you're bringing your awareness down into the body, you're bringing your self into this moment as we ground, as we land right where we find ourselves. Finding those connection points and almost feeling like we're growing roots as we dig deeper into this seat. Don't worry about if the spine is rounded at all, because now we'll open mouth, exhale all the air out again, get really empty. And then as you inhale, feel your spine grow tall and trace the breath all the way up the back of your body. All the way up your spine, all the way up your neck, all the way to the tip of your head, feeling that energetic pull up, hold the breath. And then open mouth, exhale, squeeze into your front ribs, your side ribs, push all of that air out of the body, and then naturally let breath fill you up and empty you out. Now just let breath be here, very natural. Relax into your jaw and your eyelids again, and bring your awareness to the space between your eyebrows. Diving inside here, just take inventory and observe how you're feeling in this moment. Emotionally, physically, energetically, just observe. Notice what pops into the mind and try to release any judgment on why you're feeling these ways or that you are feeling these ways. Just notice. And so we'll give pause to ourselves at the end of our practice to again notice how we're feeling. So just observe here in this moment, in the beginning of our practice, before we move and breathe. And then let's bring our palms together in front of our heart, gently pressing. Drop your gaze down And take a moment here to set an intention that can help support your practice, that can help support how you are feeling right now. Right? Maybe it's, if you're feeling really good, then stick with that, right? I'm feeling good, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm safe, right? Maybe something to guide you through your practice. And then repeat this intention in your mind and start to take deeper breaths, bringing that intention into your body, and start to smile really big so you're bringing in a positive emotional response of this thought into your body. Smile even bigger than you think you want to right now. Like you just couldn't be happier. So happy. Good. And then nice deep breath in together. Smile so big. Open mouth, exhale, release your hands. Relax down through your shoulders. And then we can blink the eyes open, letting light in to the body. Beautiful. Let's come off of our seats, my friends, and we'll come to a child's pose. So if you have a blanket and you want to support your knees with some padding, then bring that blanket on your knees. Otherwise, find yourself like in the middle of your mat, knees open nice and wide. Big toes meet, push into your hands to press your hips down, nesting between your heels. Try to relax through the tops of your feet and your toes, and then rest your forehead onto the mat. Start taking deep breaths into your side body. You can tent your fingertips here to lift your forearms and your elbows and rock one shoulder towards the earth and then the other one. So you're kind of swaying a little bit left to right, rolling that forehead left to right, feeling a little pressure on your third eye. Take another full breath into your back body here. And then exhale, press into your hands, pushing your hips down behind you. With your next inhale, round your whole back as you lift up to a tabletop position. Don't worry about the knees yet, just round, chin is at your chest. And then curl your toes, bring those knees a little bit closer together, finding your tabletop. Fingers are spread really wide here, shoulders are rolling towards the back edges of the mat, and the tops of the feet are pressing into the floor. So really strong in your table here. As you exhale, round your spine, cat pose. Tuck your tailbone, chin to your chest. Inhale, drop your belly down, roll the shoulders back, and look all the way up towards the ceiling for your cow pose. Exhale, start with the tailbone tucking. Squeeze those glutes together. Pull your navel up and bring your chin to your chest. There we go. Need a nose. That's not right. Inhale, drop your belly. Scoop your chest forward. Let the elbows bend a little bit to peel your heart forward. So you're opening across the chest. Exhale, cat pose. Keeping your shoulders right over your wrist. Round between the shoulder blades. And then again, inhale, dropping the belly. Scoop your chest forward. Feel your hands track back towards your knees. Exhale, press everything into the floor to round, even the pinky edges of your feet. And then a tabletop position, neutral spine. Curl your toes, push your hips back towards your heels. Move a little left and right. Walk your hands closer towards your knees, and then just stretch your wrists by rotating your fingers to point towards your knees. And then roll the shoulders back, hug your belly in. Move a little side to side, or you can even do gentle circles. Feeling the forearms and your wrist stretching here. Spread your fingers wide and push the pads of your fingers down into the floor so you feel strength there. Pause here, bring a little more body weight back, engage your belly almost like you're rounding your spine, and lift your palms and your wrists. Feeling your fingers press down and peel all the way up to the fingertips. Sit on your heels, shake out your hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Good, and then release your hands forward. Tabletop position, untuck your toes, tops of the feet, tap the floor. Let's extend the right leg back. Toes on the floor, press into your hands and push the heel back. Just for a second there. And then come forward again, shoulders over your wrists. Press out of the right hand and lift your left arm forward, reaching towards the front of your mat. And then let your left palm face the right side of the room with your thumb pointing up, and spread your fingers wide, beaming that energy forward. And then notice if your right wrist is taking the weight. So you can actually bring this hand forward a little bit so that you're bringing a little bit weight out of your wrist. And then inhale to lift your right leg up behind you. So you feel like you're in one long line from that right heel all the way through those left fingers. Now just focus on the breath. And with every exhale, try to push away from the floor a little bit more. So you're actually trying to lift your belly off of or away from the floor here. Another full inhale. And then with your exhale, crunch it in, bringing your right knee and your left elbow to tap. Inhale and extend in two directions. Exhale and round it out. Inhale just one more time. Exhale, nice and controlled. You're keeping the balance by pushing into the floor. Inhale, extend, pause, left hand down. Point your right toes out to the side and swoop that heel out in line with your hip. Notice how your body weight kind of shifts over to the left side. So push out of that left hand, push out of your left knee, lift your right heel up higher. Now point your toes on the right foot. And as you exhale, tap your toes to the floor. Inhale, lift, exhale, tap. Inhale, lift, exhale, tap. Let's do it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that leg, pause, flex the foot, 3 deep breaths. Engage into that right side waist here. Keep pressing out of that left hand, your left shoulder. And then as you exhale, drop your right foot down to the floor. Awesome. Feel that whole foot drop onto the floor so that the outer edge of your foot is rooting towards the earth, and come to sit or stand up on your left knee. Your right hand is going to land onto your right thigh, and inhale your left arm up to the ceiling. As you exhale, side bend over towards that right leg. Now it's like you're slipping between a skinny doorway. So if you feel any crunching in the low back, lengthen the tail. Feel the front body or the front belly pull up towards your chest to open up across that whole front body. And then as you exhale, just gently slide, reaching over. Take 2 more breaths here. Keep your right leg really active, even flex through that heel. Good, now pause here. Lift just a little bit, about halfway where you are. Flip the right palm up and lift that arm up. So now your shoulders are in one line and you're just reaching over through that right side, like you're passing a beach ball is my analogy. Deeper breath, breathing up that left side, passing over as you exhale. Good, another breath. And then as you inhale, come all the way back up. Release your left hand down onto the floor. Walk those fingers out in a straight line from your left knee. Lean into it and bring yourself on the inner arch of your right foot. Good, so we're now in like a little supported side plank. And now press to the bottom of the foot again. Feel the outer edge of that foot root down, activate that right thigh, and reach forward through your right arm. So you feel this nice stretch through that whole right side. Good. Deeper breaths here. Another one. Awesome, and then we're gonna come back on the inner arch of that right foot. Lift your right arm up. Good, and take a full breath and reach higher. As you exhale, swoop your right arm underneath you. Between the left wrist and knee, reach back, even look back. And then inhale, lift that right arm all the way back up. Exhale, reach between the left wrist and knee, engage into that left oblique or side waist. Inhale and lift again. So we're strengthening into the left abdominal area. Engage your core. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swoop it through. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, swoop it through. Inhale, let's lift it up. Pause here. Awesome. Come on, you're on that inner arch, right? Let's lift that right leg up. So you're feeling the outer strength or outer leg muscles help to lift that leg. Bend your right knee, bringing that foot behind you, and then reach back for the top of that foot. If you can't quite grab it, no big deal. Just reach back and feel like you could back bend behind you. Just feel the shoulders pull back. Good. If you can grab the foot, kick your foot into your hand and back bend behind you. Even bring your head back. So you're really opening up across your throat. Take 2 more breaths, strong in that left arm, pressing away from the floor. 1 more. And then mindful release. If you have the foot, straighten that right leg, drop the foot to the floor. Engage your core here and lift all the way up. Swoop your arms up, hands to your heart center as you exhale. Good. Now we're gonna walk forward. Hands now underneath your shoulders, but from here, we are going to rotate over towards that right long leg. So walk your hands over, swoop your left heel behind you now, and lift your right toes up to the ceiling. So now we're in a like half split position. Take a full breath in, lengthen your spine, feel your tailbone reach behind you, and then slowly exhale to lower. Deep breath here. Exhaling, let your head be heavy. Another full breath. Exhale, mount over that leg. Soften into that stretch. Inhale, lift up. Walk both hands back onto your mat. Swoop that left heel back onto your mat. Drop onto the inner arch of your right foot. Find your foundation in your hands. Engage your belly, especially that right side waist, and inhale that right leg up. Pause here, 5 breaths. Engaging into that right core as you exhale. Flex through the foot so the toes are reaching forward. Spread your toes. Really working on some outer hip strength here, guys. You're doing so good. Another couple breaths. Really press out of this left side. Notice how we sink over there. Left elbow straight. One more breath. You've got it. And then swoop that leg back. Whew. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, bend the knee and bring it to your nose. Rounding your upper back. Push away from your hands. Inhale that leg back. As you exhale, drop that right leg to the left side of your mat or even off past your mat. And then push your hips over towards the right side. So you feel this nice outer right hip stretch. Okay, take a couple breaths here, breathing into that side body that we just were crunching a lot, strengthening. Last one, full breath. And then inhale that right leg back. As you exhale, bring that knee in. Beautiful. Inhale into your cow pose, drop the belly, separate the sit bones behind you, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Engage your belly, chin to your chest. Tabletop position. Let's curl the toes, come to sit up onto your knees and shake out your hands here, just giving the wrists a little break. Maybe let's do some circles. So bring your arms forward, palms face the floor, thumbs tuck in, fingers gently wrap around, and then just rotate your wrists in circles. Engage your core, roll the shoulders back. Deep breaths here. Good, another one. And then reverse that rotation. If your feet are screaming at you, try to take one more breath. And if you have to, just lift up. Soften the weight on those ankles or on your feet. Good. And then slowly release your hands. Walk your hands forward again, untuck your toes, a little tap on the floor. Boom. All right, now we're ready for the next side. Hands spreading wide, the left leg extends back. Heels pressing back, maybe push into your hands a little bit, pressing forward and back up a bit to feel that left calf stretching. Engaging your core. Good. And then we're going to inhale that left leg up. Extend your right arm forward here, finding your balance and finding your breath. Feeling your body reach in two directions, right arm reaching forward, thumb is pointing up to the ceiling, left heel is charging back. Push away from the right knee, push away from the left hand. Now take a deep breath in. As you exhale, crunch, meaning your left knee, right elbow under you. Inhale and reach. Exhale and round it out. Engage your belly, push away from the floor. Inhale and extend. Exhale, last one. Inhale, reach. Right hand comes down, pause here. Left toes point out to the side, swooping that left heel in line with your left hip. Pause here, press away from that right side body. Right arm is straight. Take another full breath here. And then point your toes. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, exhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up, 3 full breaths. Flex that foot, spread your toes wide. Try to get that heel right in line with your hip here. Push away from that right side and engage your left side body. Another big breath. And then left foot meets the floor. Drop the whole bottom of your foot onto the floor, outer edge rooting. And then we're going to inhale and lift all the way up to stand on your right knee. Good. Left hand is on your thigh. Inhale that right arm all the way up. Big breath in. And then side bend over towards that left long leg. Just enough to feel the stretch on the right side. Your gaze can be up here towards that right hand, which that whole right arm is really active. Straight and strong through the elbow, straight and strong through the wrists and fingers. Or your gaze can be down here, just past that left shoulder, looking down. Deeper breath. And then here we go. Left palm flips up. Let's hold the beach ball. Shoulders are in one line. Your gaze is maybe forward here with the head pressing towards the back of the room. So your neck is long. Deeper breath. Reaching it over. Another one. And then inhale. Lift all the way up. Hands to your heart center. Beautiful. Let's bring our right hand down. Walking that, I'll come over here. Walking that right hand out in line with your knee. And it's out at a little angle from your shoulder. And then come onto the inner arch of that left foot. Let's lift that left arm up. Good. Find this strength and foundation in your right hand, right knee. And then drop the bottom of the left foot down. Outer arch or outer edge of that foot is rooting. And then swoop the left arm forward, feeling that beautiful stretch to the left side. Deeper breath. Your gaze can go up if that's okay for your neck. You can go down. Good. One more here into that whole left side body. Keep reaching. Good. And then inhale that left arm up. Pause here. Take a breath. Exhale, swoop your left arm between your right wrist and knee, reaching behind you, gaze behind you, engage that right core. Inhale and lift it up, reach up. Exhale, swoop it through. Inhale and lift. Exhale, swoop it through. Good, 2 more. 1 more, keep that left leg strong. Exhale, through, beautiful. Inhale, lift it up, pause here. Come back onto the inner arch of that left foot, and then let's lift that leg up. Beautiful, extend that left arm forward, just pausing there. Finding a sense of balance. Then let's bend that left knee, reach that left arm up, and reach behind you. Maybe grabbing for your foot, or just simply reaching and feeling yourself trying to go into a back bend. If you have the foot, kick the foot into your hand and back bend it. Bring that left leg behind you, bring your head back. Beautiful, deeper breath. Another one. And then we mindfully release the foot, straighten that leg back. Good, drop that foot to the floor. Let's bring our left hand walking back to the center of your mat, right? And then continue walking over towards this left foot. So now your right foot is off of rotating back, right? So if I was backwards and I'm just like you, your right foot is off the mat, your left heel is long. Take a deep breath, lift your heart, lengthening your spine. Exhale, melt over this leg, half splits. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, long spine, tailbone reaching back. Exhale, lowering. 2 more. 1 more here. Beautiful. And then come back up. Walk your hands back over towards the center of the mat. Swoop that right heel back onto the mat. And then drop your left toes down. Find your hands, fingers wide, wrists under your shoulders. And then inhale, lift that left heel up in line with your hip. 5 full breaths. Flexing your foot. Toes are pointing forward. Hold it here. Feel the outer leg muscles help to stay up or keep that leg up here. Engage your core. Good, 2 more. Really press out of that right hand, strong and straight through that right elbow. 1 more breath, you've got it. And then swoop that leg back. Take a deep breath, beautiful guys. Exhale, knee to your nose, rounding your back, press into your hands. Inhale, bring that leg back, and then bring it across that right ankle onto the floor, maybe off of the mat. Now push your left hip towards the left side of the room. Look over your right shoulder for your right hip, squeezing the side waist. Deeper breath. And then release, and then release. Bring that left leg back up, and then tabletop position. Find that table. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, look up. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine. Curl your toes, let's find our first downward facing dog, finally. All right, walk it out, my friends. Sway your hips, wag your tail, whatever feels good. 5 full breaths here. I invite you to do any organic movements that feel good. If you want to flow into your chaturanga and up dog, go for it. Good. Another couple breaths, and then we'll find stillness here together. If you're walking your dog, just keep pressing out of your hands, lifting your hips up and back, and noticing if you're back bending really easily here. So keep your front core nice and strong, nice and tight. Relax your head even heavier, and then we'll find stillness. Fingers are wide, shoulders are rolling away from your ears, little bend in those knees, hips flying high, core tight, deep breath in, sigh it out. And then walk your hands back to your feet. All the way, engage your core, let your knees bend as much as you need to. Inhale, bring your hands on your shins, lift halfway. Exhale and fold forward, melting your heart or your head all the way down. And just hold on to your arms or interlace your fingers, bring them to the back of your head, and hang out here in your forward fold. A few rounds of breath. Maybe bending your knees a little bit deeper so that your belly touches those thighs. Good, another couple. Maybe switch your grip if you're always grabbing your elbows in the same way. Try to change it up. Change those tendencies. Good, drop your hands heavy here. Bring your fingers to tent right in front of your toes, and then walk your fingers out, maybe a footprint in front of your toes. Make a fist with your left hand and bring that right underneath your face. Bend your left knee pretty deeply as you straighten your right leg, and then like you're pulling a bow back, reach your right arm all the way up to the ceiling. Feel your right hip pull back as the crown of your head is reaching forward, so there's that counter reach here, counter stretch. Right leg is super strong. If you tend to hyperextend or lock out that knee, just bend it a little bit and engage the muscles around the knee so you're protecting it. Roll the bottom left shoulder back here so you're opening up across the chest. Feel your heart center lift. Reach higher and hug the left rib cage under you as you exhale. 2 more full breaths, maybe looking up or gazing down. Always change your gaze as you need. 1 more full breath. And then right hand comes down. Stay in this kind of half lift. Straighten a little bit into that left knee, or bend both knees as much as you want. Right hand goes into a fist under the face. Right knee bends pretty deeply. Left leg goes straight but strong. Bow that left arm all the way up towards the ceiling, reaching higher here. Longer in the spine as the crown of the head pulls forward. Then this left hip pulls back. So you can feel the outer left hip stretching here. Right shoulder under you is rolling back, so that shoulder blades on the back body. Deeper breath and strong through the neck. Hugging the right rib cage under you as you exhale. Good, 1 more breath. And then left hand comes down, fold all the way into it. Relax your head. Let's interlace our fingers and let's all bring our hands to the nape of the neck. Relaxing your elbows by your ears. Rock towards your shins and away from them a couple times. Deeper breaths. And then release your arms. Walk forward. Find your downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Little bend in your knees, tailbone reaching high, head heavy through your arms. So the bottom of our spine, our tailbone's charging up. And then the top of our spine, our head is dropping low, like a bobblehead, right? Nod yes and no. Take a deep breath. Sigh it out. And then bend your knees, look at your hands. Take 1 big step forward or hop forward if that's in your practice. Inhale, bring your hands on your shins, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Relax your head, bend your knees, engage your belly, push away from your feet, rolling all the way up to standing. Roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale, arms swoop up. Hands to your heart center as you exhale. Pausing there, reminding yourself of your intention, feeling that beautiful heart beating in the center of your chest, emitting this vibration throughout every limb, kind of like a ripple in the water as you throw a stone in. Deep breath there. And release your hands. Maybe start to smile really big because you can. Let's interlace our hands behind your back. Bend your knees a little bit. Roll the shoulders back. Take a full breath and lift your heart up to the ceiling. As you exhale, hips move back. Weight goes in your heels. Belly and rest onto your thighs and your chest comes forward. Bring your body weight now a little bit more in towards your toes so it's even between your heels and toes. Squeeze those shoulder blades behind you. I teach family yoga, and in family yoga, I tell the kids to give your back a hug. So give your back a hug here. Squeeze your shoulder blades, feel your fingers, your palms, your clasped hands pull up to the ceiling. So you're feeling this length in the neck, and relax your head even more, like you couldn't possibly relax anymore. Take another deep breath in. Bring your hands to the low back, bending your elbows to get them there, and then trace the backs of your legs to your heels. Bring your hands up your shins, lifting you halfway up. Roll the shoulders back really long in the spine and pause here. Hold it as you exhale, squeeze that belly. Deeper breath. Engaging your core, feel the shoulders pull back, feel your tailbone reach back. Weight is even between your heels and toes, and then open your arms out to a T. Reach out through those arms actively, and then hug your front ribs in here, pushing your front core against your back body. Take another deep breath. Hold it as you exhale. Bend your knees, swoop your palms up. Inhale, push away from your feet and rise. Go into a back bend. Squeezing your glutes and push your hips forward. Inhale, lift, exhale, fold. Forward fold all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, step both legs back. Find your plank pose, your first plank. Can you believe it? Take a deep breath, hold it as you exhale. 5 deep breaths here. Legs are so strong, like just stones. The eyes are engaged, your heels are pressing back, tailbone is long, and you're pushing up between your shoulder blades. Crown of the head's reaching forward. Take another deep breath. And then let's drop the knees. If you want, chaturanga. Shift forward and lower, otherwise drop your knees to start. First option, half chaturanga. Melting low onto the belly, elbows squeeze in, untuck your toes, keep your feet on the floor, and then lift your head, lift your heart, squeeze the shoulders back, exhale, lower back down. Inhale again, easy cobra or baby cobra, staying kind of low. Exhale, melt onto the floor, one more time. Inhale, feel the crown of the head pull you up. Exhale, melt it low. Good, curl your toes. Challenge yourself here. You can either press back to your knees, listen to your body and do that, or lift your knees by engaging your thighs. Feel your pelvis lift off the floor, and then the lower belly peels off the floor, and then press up to your plank pose. Awesome. Downward facing dog. Deep breath here. 3 breaths. Sigh it out. Move side to side, whatever. Another full breath. Relax your head. 1 more. And then roar, because you can make noise in your house. Ready? Roar it out. Lion's breath. Beautiful. Get all that frustration out. Bend your knees. Look forward. Step forward or hop forward if you want. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold. Hang out. Relax your head. Take 1 extra breath. Bend your knees. Swoop your arms behind your legs. Let those fingers lift all the way, lifting your torso all the way. Reach your fingers all the way up. Hands to your heart as you exhale. Take a deep breath. Hold it here. I'll exhale the air out, but hold your hands right in front of your heart. Another one. Feel that vibration. Your beautiful heart pumping oxygen through your body. Another one. Release your hands, sweep your arms all the way up, little back bend, squeezing your glutes, lifting your hips, reach it back, inhale, center, fold as you exhale, all the way down. Head so heavy, maybe touching your shins. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, lift the left leg back, drop the knee to the floor, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your torso, low lunge, full round of breath. Sink into it as you exhale. Keep that left glute tight. And then push away from your right foot, push away from the left knee and foot. So you feel that foundation pressing, rooting down to rise up. Another deep breath. As you exhale, fold forward. Left hand stays, right arm circles back, bringing you up into a twist. Pause here. Take a deep breath. Engage the core. Feel the left rib cage hug under you. Good. And then curl the left toes, lift the knee. Beautiful. Awesome, guys. Feel that right hip press back. Feel that outer right hip push into the midline of the body. Another deeper breath. Exhale, right hand comes down. Pause there. Lift the left arm up into a twist. Reaching up. Good. 1 more. Keep that left leg active. And then reach this left arm forward and then over towards the right side of the room. Feel that whole left side body stretch. Deeper breath. And then left hand comes down. Step the right leg back. Find your plank, maybe a 3-legged plank, letting that leg hover. Exhale, you can come down to your chaturanga. Inhale, your up dog or your cobra, lifting a little higher. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. 2 more. 1 more. Let's make some noise, my friends. Roar it out. Bend those knees. Beautiful. Gaze forward, step forward, hop forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Right leg goes back. Nice and far. Drop the right knee to the floor. Untuck your toes. Find your foundation first. Inhale, we lift. Take your time. I trust you're keeping yourself safe, right? Sometimes maybe I'm moving a little too quick, so skip something. Meet us wherever you want to. Deep breath. Sink into it. Keeping that right glute tight. Hug these front ribs in. Another deep breath. Reach taller through the side body. Exhale, fold. Right hand meets the floor. Left arm circles back and lifts up. Twisting here. Deeper breath. Right rib cage hugging under you. Left hip pressing back and in. Good. And then curl those right toes. Lift the knee. Beautiful. Still hug that left hip back. Root through the big toe mound on that left foot. Right shoulder's rolling back. Exhale, left hand down to the outer edge of the foot. Inhale, right arm up. Woo! Reach it up. Deeper breath, stretch it up. And then swoop that right arm forward, palm facing the left side of the room, and swoop it over to the left side like someone's pulling you. Deeper breath here. Engage the belly. Another one. Right hand down. Exhale. Left leg back. 3-legged plank if you want to. Shift forward. Elbows hug into the body. Chaturanga. Inhale. Untucking our toes. Little bend in those elbows. Heart going forward. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Deeper breath. Sigh it out. Couple more. You can always find a child's pose here. Listen to your body. Good. Bending our knees, gaze forward at your hands. This time let's practice jumping. With bending your knees, your hips are the focus. Lift your hips as high as you can and then just land your feet back onto the floor. Maybe gaze between your hands, just focus on the hips lifting and then dropping back down. Do it again. Hips and drop. Hips and drop. Now focus on those hips lifting and then pull your feet to your hands. Whew. Inhale, lift halfway. Beautiful work. Exhale, fold forward. Hang out. Open up your feet as wide as your hips. Toes point out, bend your knees, drop your hips, low squat. Couple breaths. Feel that heartbeat. Squeeze the lower belly in. Try to elongate your breath here so you can kind of catch your breath. Good. Another one. And then drop your hands, press back up, forward fold, swoop those toes in. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold. Good. Plant your hands, right leg steps back. Swoop that heel down to the floor. Rotate your right or your left toes to the right side of the mat and walk over to the long edge here. Finding a half wide-legged fold. Legs are wide here, okay? Outer edges of your feet are about parallel to the edge of the mat. And then your body weight goes a little forward versus just in the heels. Try to elongate the spine. Again, tailbone reaching back. Crown of the head reaching forward. Take a long, deep breath in. And then as you exhale, fold forward. Melt into it. Let your elbows, whatever that was, your elbows bend to let your torso drop lower. Relax your head and breathe. Let's do 3 more here. Really try to relax that head even heavier. With every exhale, allow your body to get heavier and fold a little deeper. All right, a little strength. Press back up into your hands, lifting you about halfway. Bend your knees ever so slightly, so you're taking any locking of the knees out of the picture. Keep your core tight. Inhale, lift one arm to your shoulder and extend it out to a T. Other arm lifts, extend it out. Pause here, hug those front ribs in. Gazes down, back of the neck is long. Feel your shoulder blades roll back into your back pockets. Gaze left, gaze right. See that your wrists, elbows, and shoulders are in one line. Feel this strength. You guys are so strong here. Engage your core. You've got it. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Flip your palms up. Lift up. Woo! Swoop those arms up. Hands to your heart, intention in your mind. Deep breath. Hands to your hips. All right. Rotate your left toes to the front of the mat. Bend into that knee. Find a warrior 2 stance. Good. Feeling that right inner thigh stretching. When you're ready, arms to a T. Left palm flips up. Stay there. Bend deeper into this left knee. Activate this right thigh. Maybe a little bend in that knee by pushing your right shin forward ever so slightly. Tailbone is low, long. Lower belly is lifting up. Good. Now, push away from your left foot. Straighten that or reach that left arm all the way up. Right hand meets your right leg. Reach back. Good. Reverse triangle pose. Another breath. And then rebend. Arms to a T. Left palm still up. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach back. Straighten that left leg. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, warrior 2. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Elongate the breath. Last one. Exhale, pause. Beautiful. Left palm flips down. Push away from that left foot. Point your toes to the center of the mat. Same thing on the right. Right toes rotate to the back of the mat. Bend into that right knee. Allow yourself to open up here. Go deep. Right? But protect your body. Be gentle. Feel this left shin push forward so that there's a little bend in that knee. Keep bending that right knee. Beautiful, guys. Roll the shoulders back. Tail long. Another breath. And then right palm flips up. Push away from that right foot. Reach that right arm up. Reach it back. Fallen reverse triangle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reach it back. Straighten that right leg. Keep it strong. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale. Elongate the breath. Inhale. 2 more. Last one. Pause. Right palm flips back down. Roll the shoulders back. Push away from that right foot. Rotate on the heel. Wide-legged stance. Now left side. Left toes point to the front of the mat. Right hand to our hip. Here we go for half moon pose. We're going to step your right leg forward. Okay, option one here. You can hang out your warrior two, and I'll give you option two. Step your right leg forward for option one. Hinge at that hip. Drop your torso down. Here's where your blocks are handy, right? Or your book or whatever. You can also find the floor and then just work on pushing away from your standing leg and lift that right leg up. Good. So you're feeling the outer leg strength help to lift that leg. Good. And if you fall out of it, just come back. So option two, really work on strength and balancing on that left leg. Right hand can come to your hip, and right away, you bend into your right knee, bring your awareness that you're going to balance on this left foot, and then push, find the balance, focus on lifting that right leg up, and just like a pendulum, your torso drops, that right leg lifts. Reach that right arm up whenever you're ready, and now the goal here is to stack right on top of left, right on top of left. Tailbone grows long towards that right heel. Let's do 3 more breaths. Now, if you want to, you can bend that right knee, grab for the foot, and kick that foot behind you. Very similar like what we did before in our supported side plank. Good. 1 more. Release the foot if you have it. Very slowly, mindfully, guys. Warrior two. Right leg drops back. Woo! Deep breath in. Reverse your triangle. Reach that left arm back, straighten that left leg, and then come back up. Rebend. Push away. Wide-legged stance. All right, now, if you want to grab your block and bring it to the other side, do it. Start here. Rotate on your right heel, pointing back. Those toes pointing back, I meant. Find your warrior two. Option one, left hand to your hip. You step this left leg forward. Bring your awareness to balance on this right leg. You charge your energy into it. You lift that left leg, and then maybe slowly drop, right? Or you can find the floor to start. Push away from your standing leg to lift the left. Good. Option two. Yogis, cat, looking at you. Bend into that left knee, push away from it, find your balance. Woo! And then hinge. Woo! Got it. Whoa, okay, keep going, find your breath. When you're ready, if you hop out of it, just start again. Bring your awareness onto one point that you can focus on. Bring your breath to steady. If you want to, grab the foot, bend the knee, grab that foot. Kick the foot into your hand, back bend behind you. A few more breaths. Don't overthink it like I just did. Good, another one. And if you have the foot, release the leg. Find your warrior two. Right knee bends, drop mindfully, left foot down, warrior two, reverse your triangle. Right arm reaches back, right leg is straight. The right leg is straight. Find your warrior two. Press, wide-legged stance. And we're gonna fold. 1 deep breath in. And fold. Hands to the floor or wherever. Relax your head. 3 breaths. That's it, my friends. If tripod headstands in your practice, go for it. All right. And if you're in tripod headstand, stay there. Keep breathing. If you're not, lift your hands to a half forward fold or press into your hands. Walk your feet in just a smidge. If you're in that tripod headstand, slowly make your way out, and then we can meet here. Now, you're gonna reach your right arm forward, lower your torso down, and reach your left arm for the outer right leg. Pull on that leg. Bring your gaze under your right shoulder, take a deeper breath, and then release. Left arm comes forward. Right arm reaches for the outer left leg, and we pull. Maybe looking under your left shoulder, deeper breath. And then release. Walk your hands back towards the mat. Rotate on that left heel, rotate on that right foot, lifting that heel, and then step the left leg back. Find your plank pose, and let's flow. From here, option to do a floating up dog, where we drop our hips, we lift our heart forward, little bend in the elbows, shoulders rolling back, deeper breath. Engage your core, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. If you want another flow, go for it, and we'll hang out here for a few breaths. This is our last down dog here, my friends. Relax your head a little more. Try to separate the sit bones behind you, little bend in those knees, reaching that tailbone back, wagging your tail, do it. And then let's make some noise. Get any frustration out that's been building this week. Take a deep breath in. And roar it out. Another one. Yes. Look forward, come to your plank pose. And I'm gonna count here. So slowest lower to your belly ever. Okay, deep breath in, exhale, lower, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, pause. Lift a little, exhale, lower a little. Inhale, lift a little, exhale, lower a little. Again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and all the way to the belly. Whew. Untuck your toes, hang out, deep breath. Okay. Hands can stay under your shoulders, push into them, lift your torso up, walk your forearms onto the mat. Palms are down, coming into Sphinx pose. Forearms are down, palms are down, fingers are wide, legs are together, tops of the feet are on the floor, pinky edges of your feet are reaching to meet the mat. So you feel an internal rotation of your upper thighs, starting from our feet and working up, okay? Feet are pressing, legs are active. Inner thighs are strong and rotating towards each other. Then we push the pelvis down, which starts to lift our belly off of the floor a little bit. Goal here is to keep your belly off the floor. Then keep that engagement, pushing your pelvis down and all that lower leg stuff. And then feel your hands and your forearms track towards the back of the mat and let your mid to upper spine pull forward, your heart pulling through those arms. Outer shoulders are rolling back. Belly is tight. Let's do 3 more breaths. Super strong and active here. Last one. Can you do a little more? And then melt the belly down. Release your elbows wide. Stack your palms and rest your forehead there. And then breathe. Deepest breaths into the mid, low back. Feel your belly push against the floor and feel the low back rise to the ceiling. Hands under shoulders. Press to a child's pose. Take your time. Keep your knees pretty close together. If you want, bring a blanket between your thighs and your calves. Rest your hips down. Rest your forehead down. And then option to bring your arms right by your ankles. Deep breath. Engage your core. Feel your core help to lift you up. Sitting on your heels, roll the shoulders back. Beautiful. All right, scoot those legs out to the side. Come to have a seat on your mat in the middle. Scooting forward. Reach those legs long. All right. Find your hands right next to your hips. Remove the bits out from under you so you feel those sit bones. Shoulders are right over your hips. Legs are long. Legs are long. Toes are up. Thighs are tight. Belly is strong. Deep breath. Dandasana or staff pose. Dandasana is Sanskrit, and that just means staff pose. Asana is pose or posture. So every Sanskrit word is kind of broken into 2 halves with the term and the posture. Dandasana, staff pose. Okay. And then with your inhale, scoop your arms all the way up. Feel that pull you up, almost like you could lift up off of your seat. And then as you exhale, fold forward, melting over your legs. Letting your hands land wherever. And if you want to use a strap, this is where it comes in handy. Just lift the bottoms of your feet, hold onto that strap with your elbows close to your body. And then wherever you are here, holding your feet or hands on the outer legs, lift your heart forward. Lengthen your upper back, flatten between the shoulders, and then engage your belly and fold forward. So you're getting the belly out of the way. Start to let your head be really, really heavy here. Start to relax your arms, heavy. Release the grip of the strap if you have it. Let your head melt. Be really passive as you can. Keep squeezing your belly in as you exhale. So it's like you're pushing your core against your lower back. 2 more breaths. Try to elongate the breath. Deeper inhale, deeper exhale. And then keep your core tight. Let your core pull you back. So stack your spine behind you, coming to sit. Roll your shoulders up and back. Bring your arms behind you. Bend those knees. Okay, option 1, reverse table. Option 2, reverse plank pose. I'm going to cue you for table first. Fingers are wide. Fingers point towards your glutes. Little bend in those elbows. So dip back. Feel that stretch in your shoulders here. It's kind of nice. You can stay there if you want. And then if you want to, push into your feet, push into your hands, lift your hips straight up. Squeeze those glutes. Commit to dropping your head back if you want to, or just keep it strong, gaze up. All right, option 2 here, keep breathing if you're in that table. Same thing with your arms for option 2, reverse plank. Legs go long though, we point our toes away from us, we push into the heels to lift those hips. Reaching your toes forward, trying to get your toes to touch the floor, big stretch on those ankles. Squeeze your glutes, internally rotate your thighs, look straight up, or commit to dropping the head. Last 2 breaths. One more. And then lower all the way back down to your seat. Let's all bend our knees. Wrap your arms around your legs. Bring your chin to your chest, surrounding your neck. Deep breath. And then lift the head. Feet on the floor, knees are bent. Have a seat in the middle of the mat so you have enough room to lay back. Scoop your arms forward. Slowest lower all the way down, but pause right before your shoulder blades meet the floor. Try to keep your feet on the floor here. Pause once, right before those shoulder blades, right? So I'm there, I'm pausing. Lift the left leg up, lift the right leg up, 5 full breaths. Engage your core as you exhale. 4 more. Try to roll the shoulders back, broadening across your chest. Good. You got it, build that heat, build that fire. Last bit of energy here, last bit of work. 2 more. And I know they're long breaths, just stick with it, you've got it. 1 more breath. And then slowest lower, head and heels drop together. Deep breath in. Totally relax as you exhale. Bend both knees into your chest. Rock side to side. All right, my friends. Let's drop the left leg onto the floor. Squeeze your right knee into your chest. Squeeze, 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 and then twist. Left hand takes that knee. Roll all the way onto your left hip. Lift your right arm straight up to the ceiling here. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop that right arm over to the right side, gazing over there as well. Now fill up into that rib cage, front and back body. Exhale, relax into the twist. Couple more breaths, just melting into this. And as your mind drifts to other things, just allow your presence, your mindful awareness to be right where you are. Just be with yourself here, just do these last few moments of class. Find your intention, repeat it in your mind like a song playing over and over. And just think about the words and the meanings behind them. Think about the emotions tied to them, what you're looking to achieve out of them. How can these words and these thoughts guide you where you are going? Or where we think we're going, because everything changes every day. And then we'll roll onto our back again. Lengthen that right leg long. Bring the left knee in. Hug it in first. Nice big squeeze. Take a breath. Squeeze that baby in. And then twist. Right hand takes that left leg. Roll all the way onto your hip. Left arm goes straight up to the ceiling to start. Take the deepest breath into your ribcage. And exhale, drop that left arm over to the left. Relaxing through the shoulder, relaxing through the hips. And then breathe so deeply, you're stretching your diaphragm, your intercostal muscles. Melting as you exhale into the twist. Couple more breaths. Soften your face. Where else can you relax here as you're just starting to cool down? Couple more breaths. Just nestle into the twist. Find a place of comfort here, a place of ease. And then we'll roll onto our back. Bring both knees into your chest. If there's any last movements that feel good, please do them. Otherwise, Wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your nose up like you're a tiny little Easter egg if you celebrate that. Deep breath in. And then release your legs. Release your arms. Let your legs go long for your final resting pose. Grab any layers of clothing, grab any props that you want to. Tuck your shoulders under you. Let your arms relax, palms up or down, whatever's most natural. Relax your feet. Flop those feet open, relaxing through your legs and hips. Wiggle those hips a little bit. And then with an open mouth, exhale it all out of the body. Once you feel empty, hold it out. And then breathe in through your nose. Fill every little crevice of your lung space, your belly, your mid-lungs, your upper lungs, your throat, your head. Hold it there. Sip it up at your capacity. Open mouth, exhale, and melt into the floor. Resting your shoulders, mid, low back, hips, and legs. Relax your hands and fingers, thumbs. Relax your jaw, your face, tongue, and teeth. Not an ounce of effort. Just enjoy this opportunity to melt and to drop in. Feel your bones get heavy. Feel your exhale sink you down into your growing roots beneath you. And remind yourself of your intention. Play that intention over in your mind like a song. And enjoy. We'll keep track of time. We'll be here for 2 minutes. As you notice the mind drift, give yourself grace and just come back. The opportunity to relax more, to melt tension out of the body. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Just become aware of your body laying right where you are again. Gently invite movement in, rocking your head or wiggling your fingers and toes. Let your eyes stay closed and just roll the eyes under the lids. Swallow a couple times, open your jaw really wide, spread your cheeks, squeeze your eyelids, reawaken. Bring your arms reaching back, your legs together, toes pointing forward. Reach and stretch and flex in every direction. Try to go longer. Deep breath in. And then exhale to relax. Bend into your knees and then roll over to one side. Whichever side feels good. Maybe you use your arm as a pillow and take a deep round of breath in and out. Maybe be a little more passive with your exhale and try to relax more here in your fetal position. Remind yourself of your intention here. And just let this intention guide you whenever you need it to. Supporting your thoughts, or even sometimes when you don't fully believe it. Just repeat it. Give your thoughts energy by saying them out loud. And giving them weight. Making things happen. Making our thoughts literally manifest. And then keep your eyes closed. Use your sense of touch and your sense of hearing to come back to a seat. So you're using your hearing to listen to my voice, to face towards me. You're using your sense of touch to guide you up, upright. Let's bring our palms together right away in front of your heart center. Pause here and just feel that energy between your palms, feeling a sense of temperature there as well. Feeling that connection of left to right side. Take a moment of gratitude here for yourself. Practicing gratitude daily is a really powerful gift that you can give yourself. And with this practice, you're being grateful for your body, for being able to move and breathe like you have been, to be able to hear, to be able to see, to touch, to taste, to be able to be right where you are. Because as tough as our days sometimes seem, there's so much for us to be grateful for in this world. And just hold that really close into your heart. When you feel frustrated, just remind yourself all the things that you have to be grateful for, including love for yourself. And let's begin to rub our palms to generate heat and energy. Go faster. Build that heat, build that energy, and then bring your warm palms to cup over your closed eyes, just barely touching your face. Observe the darkness, feel that heat and energy, and take a full breath in. Exhale, release very effortlessly and so gently your hands over the face and let your palms meet in front of your heart. Believe in yourself and do what you are supposed to. Appreciate yourself, enjoy yourself, and love yourself. From my heart to yours, my friends, namaste.